Not far from the heart of the forest country, the school stands quietly among trees. But hidden just beyond its yard lies a mystery waiting to grow again. After class, Ruby and Bruno stayed behind to help clean up, but a secret path hid beneath the grass. As Bruno moved the grass, his paw uncovered a mossy stone path long forgotten. "This was the forgotten garden," whispered Ruby. "It dried when water stopped flowing." Together they walked through the dense bushes, chasing the path's memory. The old garden awaited, dry flowers, broken beds, a rusty arch and silent pipes. Etched in stone, living water flows where teamwork grows. Bruno picked up lifeless watering can. It was rusty and completely dry. Ruby dragged out a patched hose and attached it to the corroded pipe. "There's something blocking it," said Bruno, probing with wary paws. Ruby listened intently and heard a gentle, distant gurgle beneath a stone slab. Bruno cleaned the pipe's mouth. Ruby made a simple pump from twigs and string. At last, shy drops trickled out, soaking a waiting blossom's roots. A golden bee flew happily, stretching its wings on a new sprout. Old wood revealed, your hands unlock the garden's heart. Friendship is the garden's best fertilizer, Bruno smiled, taking the can. Fresh shoots pierced damp earth, tiny blossoms flashed their first colour. Ruby pressed seeds deep, patting soil with careful paws. Bruno showered saplings, water sparkling in the morning sun. Ruby marvelled as petals shimmered gold and scarlet in the light. A sunbeam created a golden flower beneath leafy shadows. Together they made a sign, a garden for all. A flutter of blue butterflies twirled and sparkled overhead. Gentle rain tapped the leaves, leaving beads of dew on each flower. A ruby rose blossomed, opening bold and bright in the garden's heart. Side by side, Ruby and Bruno sat quietly, happy and proud. Mrs. Nightwiser peeked from the classroom window, twinkle in her eye. "Working together creates the garden's greatest miracles," said Ruby. Bruno gently touches the young plant. Their work paid off. Forest friends approached, bringing seeds and watering cans in their paws. The garden bustled. Friends planted, pruned and giggled beneath the archways. Ruby taught little hair to plant gently, showing every leaf's secret. Bruno and his helpers swept the paths, piling leaves into baskets. Everyone watered together, droplets sparkling in the golden light. The garden bloomed, a living carpet of colour beneath fluttering wings. Honeybees swirled, sweet scent drifting on the gentle breeze. Songbirds filled the branches, music weaving through the leaves. Ruby and Bruno shared a garden book telling curious tales and tips. Young gardeners handed out pots, sharing new life throughout Woodland Haven. A mosaic bloomed, circles and waves of flowers brightened the garden's heart. Soft evening rays stretched shadows, hugging the garden in warmth. Ruby and Bruno wandered between the flowers, delight shining in their eyes. They hugged each other and laughed softly. They did it. The garden was alive again. Bruno picked up a strawberry and gave it to Ruby. Berries started to grow. Sitting together, they dreamed aloud what they will plant next in their garden. Mrs. Nightwiser congratulated each helper, pride shining in her gentle eyes. Everyone laughed and clapped with joy. They got back the forgotten garden. Bruno and Ruby headed home, warmth in their hearts and in the earth. And so, amid the stars above Woodland Haven, a new garden grew, thanks to two clever, caring friends.